Moving into 2020, people are more relying on living in virtual reality. This phenomenon can be seen how social media are influencing us through the way we dress, affecting us choosing the restaurants and products that we want. They have become part of most people's life and provide platform for people to express their thoughts and opinions online. But this both pros and cons. Conflicts are very common in online consumption communities, and numerous expressions have developed to be described them. Prior research indicates contradictory effects on community resources, namely social capital or community culture. Online consumption communities conflict can create negative emotions and influence about the event, parties, and the group, thus damaging social capital. For example, in 2019, few famous K-pop idols had committed suicide. Cyberbullying is one of the main reasons caused them went to that route. In my point of view, keyboard warriors is a negative term. Although they are dynamic in expressing thoughts and opinions in online communities, but they love to pick up fights and make the online communities chaotic. The characteristics that I think every keyboard warriors have are they are very objective. They only think their opinions are always right. They're not willing to listen other people's opinion. Apart from that, they also love to criticize people, and when people say they were wrong, they will fight back and say they have right to say whatever they want. I would like to mention my understanding of the difference of freedom of speech between online and offline. But in the real world, the distinction of class is always a controversial topic for people. But online communities have provided them to express their thoughts anonymously. They can fully experience the power of freedom of speech. However, when they overuse the rights, they had hurt the communities. For example, the incident of Korean stars QIEN Jan and Han Jae-hyun. First, the majority of the online communities blamed Han Jae-hyun and attacking him on social media. People who were not involved in the cyber fight also start to believe that all fault was on Han Jae-hyun, and he betrayed his wife. Subsequently, the incident turned out that Han Jae-hyun also is a victim in his divorce case. In conclusion, keyboard warriors cannot be wiped out but can be controlled. This is due to online world is a complicated place. We only can enhance the moral values and ethics in public via education system or establish specific laws to supervise and control the online communities, so we can restrain the keyboard warriors. Make them think before comment on the social media.
So for today, I'd like to talk about the media literacy and also the cyber fight about keyboard warriors. So actually, nowadays, online media platform provides people a lot of opportunities and chances to give their opinions, and can be positive, can be negative, or even really offensive. So because of these opportunities, there is a lot of keyboard warriors use this as a chance to speak out their anger, to speak out any of the words and their opinions without calmness and without cognition. So in my opinion, I think keyboard warriors should have a negative impact on the social media and also on the internet, and I think they should be educated to obey the rules, especially the ethical rules. Such as last year in October, there was an issue called Essex lorry death, which the policeman found 39 dead bodies in Essex. And before the police double and final confirm about these nationalities of these bodies, CNN and BBC reported this as all of the bodies were Chinese. And also there are some of the keyboard warriors, they use this as a chance to speak out of the discrimination of them, such as why don't they just stay in China and why did they just go to UK? So after the police double confirm of the nationalities, which they are from Vietnam, no one apologized for it. So today I'd like to talk about my understanding of freedom of speech. So actually I'd like to talk about the offline first, because in offline world the distinction of class is really obvious, and as we all know that if we show our disrespect and rude to our lecturers, to our managers and boss, we'll be criticized or even be fired. So what if we just put this scenario online? Which means I just write about all my angers and all my rude and disrespect words to online and use an anonymous status, so no one will know that. So that in online world, I think is more the distinction of class is not really obvious, and also the online media, they can give more uncontrolled impact because people can speak any of their thoughts and opinions, and they can spread all the things online. So for the ways that we can prevent or we can control, I think first we should be encourage people to speak their opinions, because this is a really rare chance for people, especially for those who are really timid or fearful to speak their opinions. I think this is a really good chance for them to practice. And also I think we should have better recognizing ability of news, which is we should to think something critical. And also I think we should to obey the ethical rules when we comment or posting something. And the third one is I think the relevant department should improve their supervision of some internet. So that is my opinion. Thank you for listening.